Hey YouTube, I'm going to be doing a review on a marker that a lot of people seem to be buying, but I haven't found any reviews on, except for one where a guy's complaining about it not being a dual strike marker, and well, that's about it. This marker is the new Spyder MRX released this year. The big features of this marker, which are the major selling points, is it has the DLS system, which is a dual loading system, which means by twist of your barrel, you are either going from magazine to hopper. Beauty of it, it's just a twist of the barrel. There is no screws, no nothing that you have to transfer between. For the price you pay, that's a huge bang for your buck. You're not going to find that with any other marker. There are two versions of this marker. There is the base package, which is comes with just your carry handle, one magazine, and well, that's it in terms of extra features, and a 14-inch barrel. If you put the extra $100 down, you're $299 Canadian. You also get an extra 18-inch barrel, a foregrip, an extra 10-round magazine, and a carry handle rail, as well as you get your red dot scope, and you get a pull-push laser. The marker itself, pros about it, it's most metal construction, so your upper receiver and your eco valve chamber are all metal. Your forward sight, your barrel, of course, are metal as well. Everything else is your polyplastic, so very durable. It's not going to break on you. Another pro about it is it now has what Spyder calls the eco valve system. So for one CO2 tank, you're going to get 1,500 rounds. I just used this marker this weekend. I was using one CO2 tank all day. I only put off about 1,000 shots, reason being mag fed, but I was the only guy on the field that didn't have to refill my CO2 tank. So if you're looking for that, it's a fantastic marker. Cons about the marker. It is fairly hefty, so unless you're running a remote line, it's gonna be pretty heavy. It's gonna prove to be less agile. Also, if you're mounting your CO2 tank right where your valve is, if you're running the stock, it's gonna get in the way. You're not gonna be able to tuck in nice and close. That's gonna be in the way, especially if you have a shorter arm reach and you're hugging the buttstock right to the marker itself. That tank is most definitely gonna get in the way, and you're gonna face a lot of issues in terms of mobility with that. Another con, which is it can be taken both ways as a pro or a con. The magazine itself is only 10 rounds. So the T68s, Raptor's T68 and the Milsig, they have 18 round mags. So you are shooting a lot less rounds. But if you are doing mag fed, you're generally not going to pray and spray anyway. So you're generally going to want to count your shots anyhow. I myself, I run 5 magazines, 50 shots. I haven't had an issue yet with playing the big games. The pro of this mag versus the others is it is very simple. It is just a flat mount pin, a spring, and that's it. You pull it down, you lock it into place, you put your paintballs in, there's a detent up top. There is nothing that can go wrong with this magazine in terms of something malfunctioning, whereas the Milsig mags and the T68 mags, they operate off of a string and a wind. If something goes wrong with those, well, you're $50 in the hole. Whereas this, they're $15 a mag. By the time you get say 100 shots worth of mags in the Spyder versus 100 shots in the Milsig, you've paid only 3/4 of what you'd pay for a Milsig mag, or 100 rounds worth of Milsig mags versus this. So it's a huge money saver, especially if you're new to the mag fed world. It's definitely a way to go. The barrel itself, one of the cons with it is the fact that there is only one barrel out for it right now. This is a new marker, so Spyder might be releasing more, but with them not doing as well as they were when they first started, the chances of it is slim. Reason being you can't get another barrel for it is the dual loading system is built right into the barrel. So unless you have a barrel with this piece with your .68 caliber hole in it and your slide guide and your detent, you're not going to be able to put another barrel in it. Can you put knee trigger in it? No. Spyder has switched out where they are changing all their markers back to manual. Reason being, I guess their technicians, they can't seem to figure out how to make their batteries work in their markers. You talk to most people with a Spyder marker that's electronic, they have a lot of issues, especially the MR4. That one was a lemon from the get-go. Other than that, fantastic marker. Accuracy, if you're running good paint and you know how to shoot a marker, you're gonna get about 100 feet straight shot with this marker, which is, again, for the marker itself being only $200. That's better than you're gonna get with any other marker. If you are looking to enter the MagFed world, to be honest, really all you need is something like this, because if you're looking at going for a milsig, yes, milsig are cool. Yes, milsig you can customize. You can't customize this, but you are not wasting your money. A milsig, you are paying $50 a mag, and you're paying for customization. This, you're paying $15 a mag, and it works. Nothing's gonna break. I was on the field with a guy with a T68 and a guy with a milsig. Guy with the milsig, he had no problems with the gun itself. It was a great marker, but his mag failed. The guy with the T68, by the end of it, it was in the dumpster. So I'll leave that one up to you to decide upon. Overall on this marker, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Docking the points being it is a heavier marker. You do need to have a remote line in order for you to enjoy the full potential of it. But if you are wanting to start doing MagFed, I wouldn't stress it enough to go with this marker. As well as when you're on the field, this marker just feels great. The weight of it makes it feel like you are indestructible. If you do put a good sight on it, this thing is dead on accurate. I run just a holographic scope with 4 different settings. I shoot this with both eyes open. I hit every time. In terms of my magazines, I run just a drop leg rig, and it's easy access to my mags. Overall, for the markers that are out there, especially to start, you cannot go wrong with this marker. If you want to go with just a hopper for a round, you can do it. If you want to go with just a mag for a round, you can do it. There's absolutely nothing getting in your way. So if you want to play with the speedballers, go for it. If you want to go mag and look badass and haul ass on the field, go for it. There's nothing stopping you. So that's my overview and review on the Tippmann MRX. If you have any questions, please post it. If you have any negative comments, by all means, post it. I really could care less. I'll answer all of your questions if I can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Cheers.